So after talking to Chengi from Chengi's World a few months ago, where we talked about what it's like for women dating in their 20s compared to when they're in their 30s, you know, especially if you're looking to have a family. I went to do some research online and I read a lot of stories from women. I'll put some links in the description below. And I think there's a raw truth that every woman in her 20s really needs to hear. Maybe you're dating multiple guys right now, you're flicking away guys really easy, you know, you're getting a lot of attention. You know, it feels like you have a lot of the power, in which you do, but it doesn't last. It may last till you're 30, it may last till you're in your mid to late 30s, you know, if you take good care of yourself. But as a woman in your 20s, you know, as Chengi has said as well, the most male attention you're gonna get is right now. And if you wanna have a family with the best male companion that you can find, you in your 20s, those are the vital years to finding the best partner. The way society is right now, there's very little incentive for high value guys to commit, because the top 20% of guys who get, you know, 80% of female attention, because of this hookup culture, they can get what they want that much easier. If you want to have a future with a high value man, your 20s are the years to be vetting and locking down that potential male, not waiting till you're in your mid 30s. Because in your 30s, you will most likely be dealing with guys who are already divorced, they've already got kids, you know, maybe they come with a lot of emotional baggage, or they just don't have their life together. And the other guys who are in their 30s, who are, you know, tall, attractive, they earn a good living, you know, they're alpha, you know, the kind of guys that you're looking to settle down with, they're either A, already married or already in a relationship, or B, they're having their sexual exploits, you know, having fun with the young 20-something attractive-year-olds. You know, the kind of guys that you're getting attention from right now. And I know all of this can sound really harsh, but I think it's so much better if you hear this while you're still young and while you can still do something about it, than waiting for that painful realization when you get into your 30s where you're struggling to find a good man. And the thing is, I get it. In your 20s, when you meet a guy who meets most of your standards, but not all of them, it's so easy to think, well, you know what, I think someone better might come along, so I'm not gonna commit or work on this. And this is because you're so used to being approached by great, very eligible men. And look, I'm not saying this to deter you at all, but it's because I've recently read so many stories about women who get into their 30s and then all their options start to run out. But then ironically, that's when they're even more picky, because the people they date, they're looking at for potential lifelong partners. And then that makes it even harder to actually find someone. I just don't want this to be a common story for the majority of women. And the truth is, it's starting to. So if you're in your 20s right now, I really urge you to watch this video. I'm gonna put a link in the description below, just so you can see from this woman's perspective. She talks about what it's like dating in your 20s compared to your 30s, and then what you can do about that. Make sure you are fully prepared for whatever decisions that you want to make. And of course, if you're looking to find someone to spark up your love life, do not forget to subscribe to this wonderful tribe. And as always, keep it slick.
How?